What does her work matters mean to you?
Two Black women navigating their journeys, sharing their experiences,
creating a safe space,
and being authentic.
Rooted in abundance and evolution.
Welcome to the pod.
I think that's important to keep in mind for people when you're wanting to look people. Like, you don't want to go in and copy paste. Like, you want to add your own little, like you said, flair to it so that it says it's you. It's you.
Yeah.
That's what I feel kind of gets lost. I've noticed a lot of times where people just like, that's the same thing.
Yeah. But too, I also understand and respect that we have a lot of people who want to keep it copy. They want to copy. they want to copy because there are a lot of people who are okay with looking the same or having that same look. And if that is what works for you, then cool.
Yeah.
But I also think too that you have a right to explore. You have a right to explore. You have a right to look the way that you want to look. If you decide you want to look like old girl over here, that's cool. But in the end, will you ever look back 10 years from now and be like, oh, I wish I had did something else?
Did something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say yes. The only reason I'm saying is because it's not like you said, some people like that, and that's great. Like, go for it. That's what the season that you're in.
Yeah.
But I feel like I personally wouldn't. I know how my mind works. If I start to do that, I may get caught up in not trying to be you, but taking on some things because I'm dressing like you. I like from the hat to the boots. Like, I'm dressed like you. So if I'm watching you and I start to take on those things, I'm always a person that's like, what does that do to my mental? Like, how am I learning who I am? Because we're always learning, we're always growing. Like, we should always be evolving. So even with the clothes that I'm putting on, and not that it's a mask, but sometimes it can be. And so am I putting on a persona?
Now, hold on now. We might be getting deeper than I think. Hold on. No, but seriously, I love that you're saying that because I think sometimes people don't take it that deep.
Yeah.
And maybe you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you should. Because your style is an extension of your personality. So if you're so busy trying to look like someone else, and not add your thing to it, or maybe you're not necessarily being true to you, then it's like, is that really what you want to do?
Is that really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That is always in my mind because I like friends. I always say that I like to watch you. I watch Face It Matter. Sunny. I like them and I love y'all style. But I'm always constantly like, okay, what do you like about it? We're not gonna go buy it. Like, what is you like? Trying to figure out what 26-year-old Zaria likes. We know we want an elevated style. What does that look like? What colors do you wear? I know I want to wear more colors. Okay, now then we can start pulling ideas.
Yeah.
But the point I would say, like, when I first started having these thoughts, I would have definitely been the person that's like, okay, yeah, she said, these jeans, don't get these jeans. She said, these jeans, just to make it look good. And it's not because I want your personality. I just want to make sure the outfit looks good.
Right.
But I need to trust myself to know that what I'm going to put together is going to look good.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that because I was just thinking the other day, we get so many people, on TikTok, I get a lot of people who are like, link me, what's the link? It's thrifted, there is no link. Like, it's thrifted, there is no link. And it's like, but I do tend to try to find similar pieces and I'll link it for them just in case. But we're so heavy in a society that is like, I need the link, when it's like, no, I want you to explore.
Yeah.
I want you to experience. Right. This is right.
When I went to the store and I bought this, like, this is what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Yeah. Trying to deliver.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I didn't do it. No, I didn't.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny.
That is so funny. How do you think being a Black fashion creator has impacted negatively or positively your mental health?
That's a good question. You know what? Positively, I really think that it's allowed my confidence to grow.
And it's on you, like you exhibit that. Like,
Thank you.
I'm saying, you walk in the room, it's like your energy is so light and welcoming, but you can also tell like, oh, she loves who she is, and she is who she is.
Well, I thank God for that, because that is a lot of prayer, that is therapy, and that's trying to be true to myself. Yeah. Yes. But I feel like it's really impacted my confidence, and really, if I could go even further, another thing that impacted my confidence really was working at Lane Bryant for several years. I actually worked at Lane Bryant for about 6 years, and I was doing content creation during the same time. And I think there was something confidence building about seeing women and helping women every day that looked like me. And I think in this society, and when we're online, we don't always see women that look like us. We see tons of, different sizes, and love to everybody, but there was something beautiful about having to service women that look like me and helping them build their confidence, and it helped me build my confidence too. But I think overall, just being a fashion content creator, it has allowed me to, like I said, build that confidence. It's allowed me to try new things. It's allowed me to have experiences that I've never had before, because I've been like flown to Fashion Week before. It was great. It's been a long time, but it was great during that time. I've been able to, go to fashion shows and just have different experiences that I never thought somebody from Mount Olive, North Carolina would get to have. But shout out to North Carolina, because we're out here. But, I think it has helped. I think the only negative sometimes is that comparison. I think back in the day, I used to compare myself. Well, why don't I always have the numbers that other people have? Or why aren't people responding to me the way that they are other people? But I always had to understand, like, I am in my own lane. Everyone is. And I have always said, I don't want to dress like everyone else. And a lot of times with that can be somewhat isolating, because a lot of people do want to look like other people. They don't want to be that standout person. Yeah. So I had to really sit back and kind of own that, and just accept that, okay, no matter what you do, this is who you are. It is in you. It is in you. And so you just have to accept that. So, yeah.
I love that, because I feel we went through some similar, like the comparison part. And so it can take a toll, like, especially if it's something that you're always paying attention to. Right. Mentally, it'd be like, okay, let me just do the work and who I am. Yeah. And my community's going to show up. Right. So, and when it comes to community, what has been your goals, or is it just like, I'm just being me and I'm going to meet people, make my community based off that? Or was there a goal in place when you started making content, like specifically for that?
I think my goal was my number one goal was always to encourage people to thrift and rewear their clothes. I think that was something that I wanted to show from day one, because I always felt like being fashionable didn't have to be expensive. So I think that was always my number one goal. I think over time, like, I felt like I really wanted to have like a certain set of numbers and things like that. But over time, I really am just like, I don't really care. Yeah. I just want to connect with people who are looking to, number one, who are looking for encouragement, because in the midst of all of this fashion, sometimes there are some messages that I will share that are important, because I want people to know I love style, but I also want you to love yourself too. So I think for me, really, I just think at this point, I'm really just trying to be there so that women who are looking for style in a different way, maybe you're looking to, I'm not necessarily always modest, but maybe you're looking for someone who's a little modest, has a little flair for style, and just doesn't dress necessarily the same as everyone. Yeah. I want to be that person so that if they're looking, they can find me.
Yeah, I love that. That's really important. Like when you said my words, go ahead. Rewear the clothes that you have. Right. That stood out to me, because with where we are right now, like the times that we're in, I think it's important for people to feel comfortable in doing that. Because I personally will say, I feel like from the time I was in college, maybe until probably like COVID, it was a lot of things of like, you fast fashion, you have Shein, you have things, so you have the access to be able to keep buying different things.
Right.
Whereas now times have changed. Some people may need to be a little more frugal with their coin, and we need to be comfortable in re-wearing our clothes.
Right.
And not feeling like, oh, you just wore that again. Like, well, okay, but why are you
paying that attention?
And what's sad, because you took a picture and you can't wear it.
Right.
Like, I had to really debunk that theory in my
Right,
mind.
Yeah. And that is something that I struggle with for a little bit. Not because I feel like I couldn't rewear them. It really was just the thought of, well, I don't want to wear the same outfit. And I don't know how to rework it to where it's a whole different outfit. And I remember growing up, shopping for school stuff, and my mama would always be like, you need to get the basics, you need to get black gray. Now I'm like, girl, you was right. I should have been getting
No, for real.
I need the basics.
Yeah.
You need those basics. The mamas was on something. When they said them basics, you have like 30 different outfits.
Yeah.
They were not lying. So I love that you made like that point because people need to like be comfortable in wearing what you have at home.
Yes.
You need to be rewearing your clothes.
Wear your clothes.
I ain't no millionaire yet. I will be, but I ain't yet. I gotta rewear mine.
Yeah.
I don't have no design. I don't have nobody bringing me the car.
I hope so.
This is what we got.
Yeah.
These the options for the week.
Yeah. This is what we have, and this is what we're gonna make work, and that's okay. Let's see.
And I'm glad that you said that because it made me think about something when we were talking about thrift stores earlier and we're talking about going to the thrift store and looking for statement pieces. Another thing to keep in mind too is that when you're thrifting, you don't necessarily have to always look for statement pieces. Look for the quality pieces. The pieces that the fabric is good and that you can rewear it for years to come. Because I think sometimes when I'm looking, that's really what I'm looking for. I think that's why I will thrift coats or blazers and things like that, because I know the quality is so much better than what it is now. And I know you'll get a lot of people. I know there's going to be somebody who watches, but the thrift store's changing. It's nothing but fast fashion. No, baby, there's still vintage at the thrift store. Don't let them tell you that. There's still vintage there.
You have to go look.
You have to go look. Yeah.
I was about to say, that's the good one. You really do have to go look. You have to.
I think that's where my barrier is.
Look. Yeah. It can be hard. Like
my business is short for like in-store shopping in general. I just feel like
I'm just so upset that we want everything so fast now.
I want it to be fast. I want it at the door. And I want to find what I'm looking and thinking about, and I want to find it today.
Yeah. But in cases like that, that's where like Depop and ThreadUp come in hand.
See, I downloaded the Depop app like a week or two ago because I was like, some of the stuff that you want to find, you're gonna have to like really like do some research.
Yes.
Because like you said, like the quality pieces, the things that have been lasting for a while, they are like on Depop and like on the online forums and stuff like that. So I'm trying to widen my horizon, but going into the store is overstimulating sometimes. I really be trying. I go in with my AirPods in. Like I'm trying, but the one thing that will really get me out of the store is if I don't have no air on and I'm hot. I can't get hot in the store. I'm just so confused. I don't know. At this point, the list is gone. I'm looking for the music just got loud.
I have added that to like my fall homework. I'm trying to have me like some things to plan out and look forward to do the fall. So because it's a little sad season. I'm trying to be sad. So my style, that is one of them. So I am looking into like Depop and stuff like that. And I'm really telling myself, like, are you going to take a weekend or a day or something and really just sit down, like you said, write down what you want to feel like in your clothes, write down what you know for sure you feel like. That I feel like is a great like baseline to figure out where you're going to start.
Yeah. I have to go get them basics.
Get the basics off. Mom was not lying.
They was not lying.
Basics off. Y'all have next to that extra white egg, you that pants.
Yeah.
You need that.
And you can never go wrong with a button up. I like striped button ups, blue, pink. Yeah.
Because you can restyle a button up so many ways.
Yeah.
Get back to y'all. Get back to y'all.
You mind if I say one thing too? I also want to say too, when you were talking about being overstimulated in a thrift store, please do not think that I thrift a lot. I don't. No, I don't. No.
Like, she knows.
She got a schedule. She got a schedule.
She knows how to drop off.
I ain't got.
Girl, not the drop off. So maybe come in Tuesday after lunch.
I'm screaming no, because I'm like you. I can be overstimulated too. I will be, to be honest, I may only go once a month. Seriously, because. No, because I'm just the type of person, I don't like to go that often. But I will say too, I'm grateful. I have cultivated a closet that I really do like. So I am trying to be very cognizant of how often I'm going. But like, for example, my birthday was in August and I went thrifting twice. I don't think I've been thrifting since then. Because I did 2 big hauls. I went in Charlotte and I went to Danville, Virginia. And I got I got big bags of clothes. And I was like, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. But yeah, I don't go all the time. And okay, I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea, a little bit. Okay, so you can find something at the thrift store anytime. I'm gonna preface with that. But I will say, if there are thrift stores that you like to go to, that you want to go to on a more regular basis, your best time might be to go during the week before 5 o'clock. That's before all the people get to it. So I'm the type of person I sometimes might have gone on a lunch break or something like that. But going during the week before everybody get off, that's when you might find some pieces. Yeah.
So basically, I'm just gonna have to take off work. Okay, that's why I'm really gonna take off Friday because it's a place in Raleigh and they do some kind of bag deal on Friday.
Oh.
But it's only on Fridays, and it's like you can fill up the bag as much as you can for a certain price. I can't remember the price.
Oh wow!
But I've seen a lot of people on TikTok going, and they be coming out with some good pieces. I was like, I'm gonna have to take on Friday.
Yeah, just pick a day. Yeah.
So fill my bag up.
And you got to be open. Don't go in there.
Girl, I was just about to say, I gotta go. I'm ready. Right on my face. I'm already like, no, you just go ahead.
Yeah. Just go and see.
I'm backing up. I'm already recruiting.
But one thing that might be helpful too is like for somebody who doesn't necessarily, if we're saying be open and not necessarily have a list, maybe just say, okay, I'm looking for fall clothes.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think right now what I've been doing is because I've been like, oh, I need work clothes because I'm trying to change like my work style because I don't really like the typical work outfits. Like I don't like slacks. I don't
like we go social workers, but we're trying to dress like what you would think.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it like us.
Yeah.
And I work at an elementary school, so it's like we have a little bit more flexibility in like our attire. Yeah. Like we can't wear jeans. We can wear jeans on Friday, but like any other day, like we can wear cargos. Like we can wear. So like my main focus has been like, okay, I need to expand my work wardrobe. But then it's like some of my work wardrobe be like coming over into my real life wardrobe.
Okay.
Like I wear these to work too.
Okay.
But it's like which I don't have an issue with that.
Right.
But it's like I want it to look like work. Casual. Like I want it to have 2 different looks.
That's how I feel, but I don't know if I should be doing it like that. Because I do the same thing where I'm like, this is for work. Or like my working church clothes and then these is my regular weekend clothes. But I'm also like, when I do that, when I categorize like that, I actually will not wear something for work because I just said it's for work. Well, really, this is just your whole closet.
Right.
Street around here.
Right.
I'm really like, I really have to be organized like that. And I think it's because when I'm shopping, I'm trying to be intentional. And so I just start to be like, these are for work. These are the work clothes. So I'm shopping for work. These are my casual clothes that I'm wearing regularly. And so when I shop like that, that's how my brain keeps it. And so when I'm putting outfits together, I'm not mixing and matching.
Right. And you definitely want to mix and match.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah. And you know, when I used to work at A&T, Aggie Pride. I used to really try to elevate my outfits when I worked there. I couldn't dress casual, but I always wanted to bring something to it. So when you were saying, okay, I may wear these same pants, how do you think you could elevate it for work though? Like what comes to mind for you?
It's really the top part. Like I don't really have a lot of shirts that I feel like are like my work style. Like I like button ups, so I don't have a lot of them. I'm recently starting to like polos like a lot, but I don't have them.
A polo.
Because I hated the polo. I hated uniforms. Like, oh my God. But I like the idea of wearing them at work. Like with cargos, like I feel like it's a balance between my style and profession. And it works. And then when we get to the shoe area, we gotta work on that. Because right now I'm just wearing sneakers, but it's like I want other work appropriate shoes that aren't like you know, the regular. But I like mules. I like those.
I was about to say Doc Martin mules would be good for you.
I love wearing those.
Yeah.
And I like, again, I have it's here. The execution is just we just keep I know what I want to look like, but it's just like me physically going to the store, and then I'll be like, I'm getting to the point where I have to try stuff on. Like it's just
overstimulating.
I understand.
I have to commit to it because that's what I want.
Yeah.
So I have to go to the store and actually be open and say, hey, we're fall shopping. So let's just see what we can find that's for this season. And maybe that will help me because focusing on like you said, this is for work. This is for casual. This is like, it's too much pressure. I also think it comes from my childhood because, you know, you had church clubs.
Oh yeah, that's
you know, I think that's a good point. Yeah.
Why are you out there running in your church clothes?
That's a good point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are your good schools. You
right.
You take them off. You don't play those.
Yeah.
There it is.
Because no, when you had a point when she brought up the shoes, like you said, the mules. I like mules too. I'm also a person. I don't always want to wear like flats and like. I don't always want to look so corporate at work. But I notice like I ain't got no. It's crazy. I don't have anything.
That was country. That was
girl.
I was flawed.
But like having like a sneaker that is more professional looking. That's the kind of stuff I'll be trying to think of that I don't really feel because I'm always thinking about flats or like a mule or like a boot or even like a regular sneaker for like dressing casual. But I'm like, what if I still want to wear a sneaker but I want to wear slacks? What shoe am I putting on?
Sambas.
Yeah, Sambas.
That's what I wear to work. I wear my Sambas and I wear New Balance. Like a lot of people at work, they wear like Sambas, New Balance, and Converse. But Converse, it depends on your feet. When I wear my Converse, it's a light walking day. You're not walking a lot day.
And I was going to say too, Jordan is coming out with so many different silhouettes. Like I have Jordan boots. And they look like boots, but they're comfortable like Jordans.
So they're coming out with some like some mules, like some dog type shit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and they like the print.
The cow print?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
Yeah. I heard they're comfortable too.
They're not Jordan.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
actually a girl who I follow on Facebook. She's from South She was born too, and I know she works with Jordan now. And like she's designing shoes for me. That's why I was like, I wonder if she's so I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I have one more question. I'm gonna say okay, I'm gonna say good. Okay. So my last question is, what makes your work matter to the community that you have built, and why does that matter?
What makes my work matter?
Like what do you think is the thing that the community that you have built up that they appreciate and look forward to, like not beyond like the fashion that they look forward to watching you? And I know like interacting.
I think the thing they look forward to is the authenticity. Thank you. I think it's the authenticity. We laugh in the DMs, you know, we laugh in the comments. I think they know that when I wear something, it's because I'm trying something, and whether I like it or not, I want you to see that I at least tried, and I'm going to be authentic in that. So I think that that's what they're getting, and they know that I'm a real woman, just like they are. I'm not a perfect person. I'm somebody who just decided to share what I love online. So I hope that that's what they're getting.
Yeah, I love that. And why does your work matter?
It matters to me because these are my God-given gifts. I have a responsibility to share my purpose with the world. And this may not be my full purpose at this point. There may be more for me to do, but I feel like I've always loved style, and I've always genuinely wanted women to win, and that kindness is important. And I feel like, you know, I have an obligation to share those gifts because I don't think we're given anything just to harbor it for ourselves. So I just try to share what I can and do it and be myself. So
I say that's what it is, because we love people that's just themselves.
Yeah.
We love an authentic person. I don't look at them wrong. I just see Joe like, oh, fuck, you trying to sell me something.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I just think, but no, your person, I love it. So.
Thank you.
So my question is for fun. So do you have something that you thrifted that you're just like, this is like my holy grail, like I'm so happy that I found this, like, or I've been looking for this for a long time and I can't believe I found this?
Well, two things come to mind. One would be a brown blazer that I wear a lot. I know that sounds so simple, but it's really important to find things that I think have good structure and that fit you really well. And I think the quality and the fabric of that blazer is really important. And in fact, if you look at my page, you'll probably see it. It's not the one I wore recently, but it's another one. It's another one that I've had for a while. I wear it over and over again. But it also makes me think about, I have a sweater that I gave away that I'm still sad about, that I miss. But it was a turquoise sweater with big black polka dots on it. And I still miss it. I think I was in the process of moving, and I thought, I probably could give this away. But I still think about it, and I probably have been in my house now for maybe 6 or 7 years. So I gotta find it one day. I don't know how I'm gonna find it. Right. I hope that they're loving it. Yeah. Oh, and I remember I only paid $2 for it. Oh. Yeah, and that was another thing. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I have a picture of it, so I need to probably keep searching for it online. But yeah.
She's gonna come back to you.
I hope so. Right. Yes.
I did. Well, thank you, Ashley, so much
for
y'all.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Thank you.
This is really fun.
Yeah.
Listen, you done gave me some points that I'm already about to need. Okay. Put in my Rolodex because we're going to go to work and start to find, the pieces that we need. Amen. Definitely, if there's anything that you have going on, anything that you would like to shout out, please let everybody know that they can find you when they can.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Well, you all can find me online. It's IamFabellis, and that is IamFabellis on everything. I don't have anything coming up, but always, you never know what God has in store. So we'll see. Yeah. You never know.
Okay, well, thank you. Ashley, we usually end off with an affirmation. So if you have anything nice, anything kind, or any words you want to leave everybody, you can. I'm gonna say I had one affirmation. Okay.
Well, definitely my number one is take care of yourself. Take care of your body and your mind, and it's okay to go to therapy.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay to go talk to that lady.
That is our thing. It is mental health matters, and kind matters, and the person that you are, you're gonna be able to see it on the inside, you're gonna be able to see it on the outside. Absolutely. So.
Mine just sounds so rude.
No.
It's really not that deep. It was just that style is a display of your confidence. And I feel like we talked about that already, so that's why I was like, but that was my affirmation.
Okay, well, mine is simple too. Like I said, Ashley, she did this for a good one. She did. But okay. mine is style isn't just what you wear; it's how you show up for the life you're creating.
Oh, I like that.
That was too small.
See, now y'all make me feel like I should have did a style one, but I was.
All of these stuff I do is talk about.
Yeah.
Like, let me find something to go with it. But no, I like all of you. Like you said, your style, JC, is based off your confidence. It's going to be the life that you create, and you need to go to therapy to be a better person.
Yeah, and to know yourself.
I'm about to say, yeah.
To know yourself.
I'm in therapy. Yeah, she's been in therapy as well. Like, we have all been through the journey of trying to change. It's important because I will say the person I was going into therapy, I am not, and I'm glad she's gone. Because I don't say it in a bad way. I say it in a way of like who I was being and becoming was not going to be a person that is able to be welcome with all the blessings that are coming in. So it's important to do the work for you. Oh, do the work for you. Yes. Well, thank y'all for another episode of Her Word Matters Podcast. We cannot wait to see y'all on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.